if you're a younger musician and you showed up and hung out and checked them out, which we did like crazy. That was how we learned, because there wasn't jazz college or whatever. They would always invite you up to sit in. And then eventually they would start hiring you, and you would start hiring them. And there is no better way to learn. What I learned from Eddie Johnson, a great saxophone player who played with Duke Ellington, Barrett Deems, Louis Armstrong's drummer. I worked with him so much. Matter of fact, the very first Chicago Jazz Festival, I don't know when that was, but it was over 30 years ago, and I got to play with Roy Eldridge on that because Barrett hired me, he put the band together. So I'm so grateful to Andy's for giving musicians this opportunity. And I'm so hopeful that things will change, because what I notice nowadays is I rarely see a younger musician hanging out at my gigs or the other gigs that I go to, and I don't understand it. They're very good, but there's nothing like passing on tradition by learning from the people who came before you. And I don't know how to, there's nothing I can do about it, but the other thing is, you know, when they don't come to the clubs, and most of the clubs are dead unless it's a Friday, Saturday night, well, I'll tell you what, there's half as many clubs now as there were when I was coming up. And I mean, there were clubs all over, and you know, more than half of the people in those clubs were the musicians, keeping the clubs alive. We weren't there to keep the clubs alive. We were there to learn and to listen, to sit in, to have a sense of community. There was no backbiting. We all loved each other. We all helped each other, with a few exceptions, always. And so anyway, I think I'm really going on and on, but I just wanted to express that.
You sound